In this lesson, you will learn about the present perfect simple tense. Let's study this example. Look at the photo. Have you noticed that Tom is looking for his keychain? He can't find it. He has lost his keys. Has lost is a verb in the present perfect tense. Look at these two sentences. He has lost his keys. Has lost. Second sentence, they have lost their keys. Have lost. Why did I use has lost in the first sentence and used have lost in the second sentence? Well, you're clever enough to understand that it's something to do with the subject of the verb. With pronouns like we, you, they, and I, we say have, and then we use the past participle to form the present perfect simple tense. However, with pronouns such as he, she, and it, we use has followed by the past participle. He has lost his keys. We use the present perfect tense to refer to the fact that something happened in the past. We don't need to say when. For example, I have been there. We also use the present perfect tense to refer to a past experience or achievement with a definite result in the present. For example, I have broken my leg, so I can't walk now. This is a result in the present. Another example, he has passed his exams, so he can go to university now. We use the present perfect tense also to refer to how long something has happened. For example, he has played football for 3 years, or he has played tennis since 2004. Let's examine this sentence. I have studied English for 10 years. Have studied is a verb in the present perfect tense. And the signal word in this sentence is for. We use for with a period of time. For example, we say for 5 years, or for 6 weeks, or for nearly 2 hours. Here is another sentence. I have studied English since 2003. We use since to refer to specific date or time expression. For example, we say since yesterday, or since last month, or since this morning, or since my birthday, or since 2011. Look at the following sentences, try to find the verb, and try to decide which tense is used with these verbs. Sentence number 1, we have had a great time shopping. Have had is the verb, and the present perfect tense is the tense used. Second sentence, I have been to London many times. Have been is the verb used here. Sentence number 3, my sister has played the piano for 2 years. Notice that the verb here is has played. Noor has read 30 books since last week. Has read is the verb in this sentence. Now try to correct the verbs between brackets. Sentence number 1, I enjoy reading books since I was a child. If you remember from what I said earlier, you'll notice that the preposition since signals the use of the present perfect tense. And the present perfect tense starts with have followed by past participle. So let's apply this in this sentence. You have the verb enjoy, and you have the subject I. With I, we use have, and the past participle of the verb enjoy is enjoyed. So the correct answer is, I have enjoyed reading books since I was a child. Good. Second sentence. I, and then you have the verb be, in the school orchestra for 6 months. Now this time I have a period of time, and that's why I used for, and I didn't use since. But still, I need to use the present perfect tense in this verb. The verb here is be, and the past participle of the verb be, being an irregular verb, is been. Notice that the subject is I, so that's why I should say, I have been in the school orchestra for 6 months. Last sentence. I use the same computer since last year. Okay, so the correct answer is, I have used the same computer since last year, by using for or since. I felt ill. I got up this morning. I felt ill since I got up this morning. I got up this morning is a specific time in the past, so that's why I use since. It is not a period of time, and that's why I discarded using for. Second sentence. I'm starving. I've wanted to eat 10 a.m. Again, the word since should be used. Hassan has visited Qatar every year for business. 1997. Hassan has visited Qatar every year for business since 1997. Lots of things have happened since I last wrote to you. We waited outside the restaurant for 1 hour. Now remember that already, just, never, and often, and other frequency adverbs are used in statements. So for example, they've just arrived at home. He's already passed his driving test. We've often traveled to other countries. And when you want to use these adverbs, you put them between the helping verb, have, and the past participle of the verb. So it's in the middle of the helping verb or the auxiliary and the past participle. We use never to say we have not done something at any time. For example, I've never played a musical instrument. She has never watched a horror movie. Ever means at any time in your past life. We use ever to ask other people about things they have done. For example, have you ever swum in the sea? Have you ever played a musical instrument? Yet is used in negative statements. For example, I haven't visited my grandmother yet. So to wrap up, with pronouns he, she, and it, we use has, followed by the past participle of the verb. With the pronouns I, you, we, and they, we use the auxiliary have, followed by the past participle of the verb. Here are a few signal words for the present perfect tense: for, since, never, ever, lately, already, yet, and recently.